My name is Ebony, and in 2020 I will be 19. My 2020 vision is my silver house. The roof is, instead of having, it's a full-on solar panel. Instead of having one layer and putting on one solar panel at a time, the roof is entirely made of one solar panel. The house is powered by a windmill during the night, and it's a garbage crusher. It reduces your, it reduces the landfill by 3/4, and your bin size won't have to be this big. It will have to be low because it will crush it, and so it's not as big and it doesn't hurt the environment. I thought of a veggie patch instead of getting packaging. You can just get it out of your own garden. It's a worm farm for your scraps, but no plastic or anything like that, just food scraps. They're good for fishing. A water tank, and when it rains, all the water goes in the tank instead of wasting water. It was fun. You get ideas. By the time 2020, there would be a better future and more plants, and it was nice, like they're listening to you instead of we're listening to them.
Well, my name's Bob Douglas, and by 2020 I'll be 85. My 2020 vision is a Canberra when we will have reached our target of reducing greenhouse emissions by changing to renewable energy completely, if not completely, just supplemented a little bit with gas, and the lifestyle of Canberrans will be quite radically adjusted to do that. Because I think it's the kids' future. They are going to be the ones who have to manage the future, and they're going to be the ones that live with the consequences. I think they've been excellent. I love the humus-driven car. Some of the houses were excellent, and some of the paintings and photographs were excellent. I think kids are just as capable of having ideas as we are, but they're likely to be more imaginative than ours. The value of involving kids in thinking about the future is that inevitably involves their parents and the parents' concerns for the kids. And for that reason, I think this is a very good strategy, provided we can engage as many parents and kids as possible.
My name is Annabelle, and in 2020 I'll be 18. The Year 3s in our class 3 for B. We made a big quilt on a big piece of orange paper or cardboard, and we wrote and we drew in little diamonds, and we did sustainable things in our school, and then we got another diamond and we wrote what our picture is about.
My name is Alfred, and in 2020 I'll be 19. I think it's important to ask kids because then the school can find out what they want to know about. Like, for instance, planting more trees and letting them take cuttings home that might grow into bigger trees. Because they might get a better idea of what they can do and make their model a bit better to see what they can do. Lots of trees, lots of plants, and not so many cars or buildings.
I'm Kate Corey and I'll be 18. I did a bike that makes energy. When you pedal on the bike, it's so awesome. When you pedal on the bike, energy goes through the wheels into this little energy holder. Then it goes through a pipe into another gigantic energy holder, and it tells you how full. And if it's way too full, you just let it energy out of the top and then close it. And yeah, energy stored.
I'm Sarah Jackson and I'll be 18. A jacket, one half of it is black and one half of it is white, and the black absorbs the heat and then it travels through to the white area and it's trapped in the white area, and then once you've finished using it, the jacket, you get the jacket and you stick a pipe into it and it goes into this really big energy holder which goes into a washing machine.
My name is Liam, and in 2020 I will be 25 years old.
My name is Matt, and in 2020 I will be 25 years old.
My 2020 vision is pretty much just to see Canberra as a more sustainable city by that time. So we're more environmentally friendly in our living and also our production. So that not enclosing our living space and not expanding out.
My 2020 vision is a sustainable Canberra in which it is a friendly place to live and a happy environment.
Well, we chose our map as our 2020 vision project because we wanted to create an idea for what a sustainable suburb might be like in the future. So pretty much just going off the ideas that we already have now and then building on them to try and create what we think might be a good benchmark for future productions and developments.
The features of the map we had was predominantly a green corridor running straight through the suburb. This was to interconnect all the little suburban hubs and the main centre. This will cut down transport use and also make easy cycleways and walkways to promote healthy living.
Yeah, another feature that we included in our map was the utilisation of the river running through the district in the area. We tried to utilise that as best we could by making it a healthy living space that people could enjoy, connecting it with lots of community facilities and making it just a really community-based suburb. Yeah, I think it was a good idea that they were asked to do this because it's good to create awareness for kids of our age, especially going into the future, because we face such challenges in the future that it's good to be conscious of what's happening and conscious of how we can fix it and what changes we can make to our lives to make for a better future.
Yeah, it's good to ask us kids because we are the future and we will be making the decisions in 2020. So we need to be educated as early as possible so we know the right decisions to make.
My name is Ruben, and in 2020 I will be 15. My 2020 vision is to have more trees. They suck in the bad things in the air and and basically clean it and give it out. My name is Charlotte, and in 2020 I will be 15. I want 2020 vision to be clean, sparkly, no rubbish on the floor.
Okay, well my name's Julie Bassett, and in 2020 I will be 60. So my 2020 vision for this school is that the school maintains its integrity. Because we like to recycle things at this school, it's a waste-wise school. I have been noticing the crayons and pencils and textures that get thrown out every year. So they've really got to think about what they have now and what they want for the future. It's been just such a great learning curve for them and getting them to project into the future and imagine what it's going to be like. And realising that what they have today is just so precious and important to them. I think we too often dumb down children. They're so capable, they're so inventive, and they're so interested in the environment.